Tim Smith. He spent about his whole life in the woods of the Northeast. He's a hunter, trapper, and registered master Maine guide, where he runs one of the most recognized survival schools in the Northeast. Those skills, they are gonna come in handy, because Tim's told us he wants to play the game. Tim's a new guy, so we've got to put the screws to him. We're taking him north of the Arctic Circle to the rocky peaks and brutally cold forests of Norway, land of the midnight sun.
Mate, enjoy it. Have a great time. We'll see you soon, yeah?
It's just Tiny Tim and his fully equipped cameraman who can't help him out at all along the route. He's got 100 hours to make it to civilization, and time starts now.
Oh my God. We seem to be a long way from Maine. Maybe even as far south as Rhode Island. Huh. So this is an ancient form of watercraft. And this thing is called a coracle. They also knew them as bull boats.
I gave Tiny Tim the most awesome present ever. He could tear that boat up, make some snowshoes. Hell, he can even burn it. Or he could drag that thing all the way down a mountain and hope and pray that he finds some water.
A unicycle.
I gave Big Tim the unicycle and the toilet cake.
Chloro Shield urinal sanitation block.
Yes, it's a bit of humour, but if Tim's half as clever as we think he is, he should work out that there's a way those things can be used together.
We dropped Tim off at a snow-covered crag in the mountains of northern Norway, and he'll need to escape freezing temperatures ASAP. To the north is an eco-resort, but that's a 1,000-foot climb in elevation. If he heads a few miles east across the border to Sweden, he'll face more snowy, tough terrain. To the south, the closest town is still 40 miles away. To the west, Tim's best option is to head where the altitude drops and the valley opens up to logging roads and rivers that will take him to a town 25 miles away.
Valley. Valley it is. Now, if Isaac Newton hadn't invented gravity, I could push it right up over the hill and be no problem, but he did, so we're going downhill. Isaac Newton working for me, not against me.
I know from first-hand experience, it's really miserable. This is really wet snow. It's gonna tire out really quickly.
Ooh, yeah, check this out.
Something on your
There's
mind?
a big hole right here. If I'd stepped another step further, maybe I'd go down about 8 or 10 feet.
Tim's got a rough road ahead of him. It's freezing, he's dragging a boat. Oh, and there's one more thing that Tim doesn't know yet. Right now, it's actually 3 o'clock in the morning. We're in the land of the midnight sun. We've just gone past the longest day. The sun never, ever sets. It'll just go around your head all day, and you've got no idea what night is, because there isn't one.
This is the first time in the game we've put somebody in this situation where they're gonna have no way to just externally and internally measure time. This is gonna mess Tim up quite badly. Tim is not gonna know when to slow down until it comes and bites him on the
I'm pretty shot. I feel like I've been walking for 10 hours, maybe a mile and a half. Not going so fast when I'm sinking up to my waist every step post-holing. You know, it's definitely frustrating.
How far's he gone, dude?
Bro, looking at this map right now where he is, he's gone less than 2 miles. All that effort for that distance.
I'm tired. I think I'm ready to get a little rest. I saw this big rock from a distance. It's definitely a good windbreak. I don't have the greatest of shelter options here, but as bad as it looks, it's still nicer than an apartment I lived in college for a semester. I think this bit of dry-ish ground that I'm on is gonna be my bed. Brace it against the big rock. Right in here, now there's a dead airspace. My feet are soaked. You know, they're cold. I gotta dry my socks out, maybe try to dry my boots out a bit, and I've got a little bit of extra wood over here that I'm gonna break off of my boat. So these ends right here, they're not in there structurally at all. Yeah, woo! Ah, my nose feels cleaner already. Smells like every pool everywhere. This thing's chlorine. Chlorine and hydraulic brake fluid have a chemical reaction. Feels so nice on the toes. Good night.
He finally laid down. Thank God.
Not only does it mean that he can have a little bit of gonk, it also means me and the lads can get our heads down.
I am freezing right now. That was brutal. I gotta get active. It was about this bright the entire evening. I'm guessing I'm north of the Arctic Circle because it didn't get even slightly dark. If I'm out here all alone in the mountains and there's no woman here to hear me, and I speak, am I still wrong? Oh, feels nice to not be in snow. Could be about ready to start carrying this thing instead of dragging it. Check this out down here. See these little dark-colored berries? The Latin name is Petrum nigrum, also known as crowberry. I'm like a kid at summer camp right now. Ground's all warm, just laying around eating berries. This isn't so bad.
2,000 years later.
When the sun never sets, your circadian rhythms are non-existent. And those help your body to know when to eat, sleep, even to go to the bathroom. Without those cues, Tim's body doesn't really know what it should be doing. And out here, sleep deprivation could put you over the edge between life and death.
Oh, thank God. I was having a nightmare. I was at my mother-in-law's house. I've been dragging this boat with me for, I don't know, a couple of days now. It's time for it to either get put to use or put to sleep. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Look at that.
Now then, substantial water.
I am frickin' psyched. This is flat out awesome.
Tim's gamble to lug the boat around may actually pay off. That river that Tim has reached has given him a chance to win the game. It runs right by some roads that should lead him to civilization in about 13 miles.
This river is gonna help me move a lot faster. And I know downstream somewhere, there's gonna be a town. People build towns on rivers because it gives them water to mix their drinks with. I'm gonna find those people.
He's getting in. 2 days of humping this damn thing. Carrying the boat all the way is now paying off big for Tim. He's made it another 2 miles already on the river, which means he's only 11 miles from those roads. But there's another problem after getting almost no sleep.
Every time he falls asleep, you see him pop up and you just sleepy boy for about 30 seconds and then he's back at it.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm watching a dude fall asleep at the wheel. We have all been to the point where we nod off and then we wake up. This is happening to him on a regular basis. If Tim stays asleep at the wheel, he's not gonna see the road and his chance to safely get off the river before it's too late. Guys, did he just pass his road right there?
He's been past something already, has he?
It looked like it to me.
Okay.
So he blew by that. Maybe he didn't see it, he's tired,
Possibly.
but that was one.
But in 10 miles, this river gets deadly.
Here's the thing, man. He doesn't realize what's down the road.
Scraped a bit. Those are the rocks that always get you, right at the foot of a rapid. One more little rip, and that's the end of it.
What Tim doesn't know is what's right around that corner. And what's right around that corner are some serious rapids that can end his life. Now, it really is up to us to stop him.
Let's go.
Now, we're going to hope that Tim gets out of the water before he gets to us, but I'm not going to count on that.
We have to work fast. This has got to be a team effort. We pretty much got one shot to do this.
Right, that's your bit.
One chance only to pull him out of this water.
Jake, you're the bait, you're the catch man.
Yeah.
Tackle boy, me and you on the rope. Double bait, belt and braces, safety down there, please, Matt.
Tim, over here!
Grab onto him! You can't go any further! You cannot go further!
Hey!
You gotta stay!
Pull into the side!
He's coming! You gotta get him, dude! You gotta get him! Grab onto Jake!
Go! Go! Get him in! Good effort, Matt. Tell us when you're out, Jake. Good, he's on his feet. Tim, what are you doing, man? Why didn't you get out? That was mental, mate.
Get up. Oh, man, watch your legs, bro.
How are you? You daft. We didn't expect to have to come fishing.
Are you all right now? Did you break anything? We gotta worry about you.
I'm good.
Look what's down there. There's a big waterfall right off the edge.
Land of the Lost Waterfall, dude.
Do you know where you're at?
I honestly still have no idea where I am.
You are literally feet from death in Norway.
Norway.
Yeah.
North of the Arctic Circle.
It hasn't been dark in it hasn't been dark at all.
Well, you finished in one day. It's a record.
Are you glad you called me and asked to play the game?
Gentlemen, this was awesome. It is a twisted game that those boys have put together, but I'm super glad that I get a chance to play it. I'm also glad I didn't die.